Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On Hot 7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. On Hot 702.5fm.com.
It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
This is Hot 702.5.
Y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
What it do, Las Vegas? It's your boy, Sir Charles Tatum. And I'm back in the building, Hot 702.5 FM, the hottest station on the planet. Man, just good to be back in the building on this great Saturday, man. Got some great music, great convo, great topics. Want to give a shout out to my co-host, Bonafide 100. Definitely sending my condolences to him and his family. He lost his brother yesterday morning, so he won't be here with me today. Man, sad situation. People, it's a must that we stay ready. You just never know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. So, life insurance is very, very serious and important these days, man. I want to give a shout out to Monteith Latrell Walker. He was 53 years young. And, he died in his sleep. So it was definitely a peaceful way to go. Wasn't killed by a car accident, didn't die by a gunshot. So, just wait on the autopsy to see how that goes. But we got some great topics today, man. Life is definitely short. It's like a vapor. So people, please just continue to press towards your higher calling, man. Continue to strive for greatness on a daily basis because you just don't know when. You got people that's in prison yards, convalescent homes, hospitals that just wish they had a chance to get up and walk, wish they had a chance to do what we have the opportunity to do, and that's just to be able to live, have a healthy life, get up and do something. So people, whatever you're doing, whatever talent you're sitting on, man, get off your butt, man, and approach this thing, grab the bull by its horns so, you can actually just do what you're supposed to do, man. Life is too short. Like I say again, I want to send my condolences out to him and his family. Just don't know, man. I'm kind of, I was going to not come in today, but, he gave me the words to keep going and stay motivated, man. Got some topics, like I said, man. We got Black History Month. What does it mean to you? Also follow through, man, till you get your end results. So, let's start with Black History Month. It's not what it used to be, as far as being celebrated, the posts, the effect of it, and what actually Black History Month means. This year, President Trump was inaugurated on Dr. King Day, which actually was in January, but, it affects Black History Month in a sense. Hearing the news that he wants to take away Dr. King Day, Juneteenth, all of these other things that pertain to the Black community. People, if you have been paying attention to the news, everything that's going on, we all been waiting on the stimulus packages, I guess, or when he's going to, give some money and things like that. So we heard about that. A lot of people did vote for him for that reason, knowing that he was going to put some money in our pockets. And, hey, it's a blessing if we get it. It's a blessing if we don't. But just understanding, man, life and how short it is, man. Shouts out to everybody that's tapping in, man. Taylor Weeds in the building. Michi Alexander. Wiz, what it do, Wiz, man. Thank you guys for your continued support, man. It's been a blessing, man, to have some solid ones that's just there. That means a lot to somebody that's out here trying to do what's right, stay positive, constantly pouring into people. Even when we don't get poured back into, we still have to continue to just give, give what we can. It doesn't always have to be money. It could be information. It could be love. It could be just joy, Some people, I've noticed this when I was a big-time weed smoker or when I used to drink. When I would smoke with certain people, I would get hype. Certain people just bring life to the party when it comes to drinking and smoking. So understanding this as an artist, when you are who you are, a lot of people just love to be around you. Granted, they may not show it, they may not say it. We have a problem coming out of self to make another person feel good, and it's a time that we're living in where people covet. I say the word covet all the time, and it's just when somebody wants your life, they want what you got, they believe that belongs to them, but they don't put in the work that you put in. If you want my life, you got to take the good with it and the bad with it. You got to take my trials, my tribulations, because that way you will be able to hold on to it, obtain it, keep it, because you don't know the storm that people go through. I don't want to be in nobody else's shoes but mine. Everything that glitters ain't gold, and you never know what a person go through. You see people with these nice cars, you see people with these nice houses, this jewelry, this money. A lot of people don't get it the right way. Some people actually do get their hands dirty. A lot of people are hustlers, they do this, they do that, and we don't have to go into details about what they do, but knowing that you may want that lifestyle, but you don't know what comes along with it, man. So shouts out to everybody, man, that's in the city, man, that's doing their thing. There's so many people that's doing their thing. I just say shouts out to everybody. You know who you are if you're putting in that work. Shouts out to everybody that's on TikTok, Instagram, that's joining in live today. I appreciate your support. And, I have made changes in my life. I can really say that I lived more than 4 or 5 times from the phases I've been through. I tried this, I tried that, and it didn't work. It always came down to me having to start over, going back to the drawing board, from call myself trying to be a player, call myself trying to be a pimp, call myself trying to sell this, call myself trying to sell that. And it always came to a dead end, to where I always had to go back to the drawing board and say, you know what, let me be who I'm supposed to be. Let me be Charles. Just be a good person, knowing that good comes back around. It doesn't come back as fast as you do wrong. When you do wrong, you can get your results faster. But when you are doing good, people, keep this in mind. When you are doing good, it may not happen just as fast as you do wrong. So a lot of people don't want to wait, so they go into the sinful lifestyle to get the instant gratification. People, what profits a man to gain the world and lose his soul? A lot of times this stuff is not worth it. When you can't sleep at night, when you don't have the peace and the joy because you're chasing after temporary fixes, the drinking, the alcohol, the smoking, the drugs, all of that is just a temporary fix. You are really still searching for something bigger than that. You're yearning, your spirit is yearning for something that's going to sustain you. Until you find that thing, keep on searching. Go through the phases, learn to make new mistakes in life, and I'm learning that. So now I have a little more self-control than I did when I was in my 20s, early 30s. I tend to care about what I do to myself and other people because karma is real. I've had some good women in my life and I messed up some good women. And because of that, I've ran into my match. I ran into another woman that just didn't treat me the way I was supposed to be treated. And I believe in karma. So at the end of the day, I got paid back for all the wrong I've done to, women, So I'm learning now just to be good. When a good one comes around, you learn to treat them right because nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to, die lonely in a sense. So shouts out to all the good women out there that's holding it down, knowing that you are worth it. You are worth the love that you know you deserve, and keep that up. You know what I mean? Keep your standards up because this is what some men tend to shy away from: a strong-minded woman, a woman that's not going to go for the easy clickbait, a woman that's not just going to fall for anything. You know what I mean? So stay strong and know that your person is out there for you. The better you get, I truly believe the better your mate will be. So continue to build yourself up, raise your kids up right. This is a show of information, love, any way that we can upbuild our community and people, that's what we're all about, man. So Vegas is up now. And when I say that, I mean in every category, from music, sports, entertainment. We are the entertainment capital of the world. One of my main goals that I would like to see is to bring the community together. It has yet to happen, but it's going to happen this year, that where we will actually come together as a people and stop being so biased and competitive against each other. We have to learn to root each other on in these times. Vegas is just, we're slow on some things, and because of that, there's a lot of separation, it's a lot of division in the city, but that's that. We're going to keep this thing going. We got some great music today, man. We got some new music by The Landlord. We got some music by Dimples. Definitely going to get some Taylor Weeze in up here to the studio, man. Me and Taylor Weeze are overdue for interview. That is a dope artist. I'm always shouting them out. Michi Alexander, always shouting them out because these are people that actually support me every week. Every time I pop on, they are on there. So it's kind of hard to ignore somebody that's always constantly supporting you. So shouts out to Taylor Weeze, has new music out streaming on all platforms. Shouts out to Michi Alexander, has music streaming on all platforms. And shout out to Dimples. Also, The Landlord, Fake Love 4 is out right now, streaming on all platforms, man. So we're going to jump into I Love It Here, from The Landlord's last album. It's a dope track, dope video. I actually had a chance to be a part of that video, man. So The Landlord is doing his thing, man. He's a veteran in the game when it comes to this rap thing here in the city. Grew up with him. We were M5 brothers. We stepped together. Had a chance to make him do push-ups, things like that. But this is The Landlord, man. Love It Here, right here on Hot 702.5. Vegas up now. Let's get it.
Hey, so this way you want me to drop yours?
Yeah, it's cool. It's straight right here.
I can take you right up to the spot.
It's good, bro.
It's sure?
Yeah, it's good.
The police is kind of hot.
It's my area. I love it here, bro.
All right, stay safe, brother.
You already know, you too.
Every time.
I should have been left. I shouldn't be here. That's what they say. This shit's so dangerous. But I can't live no other place because I love it here. Because I love it here. Hey, they hate you when you real. Being rich will get you killed. I've been struggling with this shit since I was little. But shit, I still love it here. I still love it here. I really love it here. I got my brothers and my cousins here, my mother here. I learned my hustle, I found love in here. I'm stuck in here. My blood, sweat, and my fucking tears keep coming here. I don't know why, because ain't nothing here, we dumb in here. We have fun, but we got guns in here. We got 40s, we got hustlers, we got dubs in here. You can't come in here, I got my son in here. So nigga move around, you act like you can't fuck in here. I was young in here, that's why I motivate them. So if I move, they gon' lose all of their motivation. Might have some open cases, some niggas on probation, but we can't go for hatred. That face is so contagious, the youngest need some hope. OGs believe in dope, they calling me the GOAT. How could I leave these folks? Can't swim, just keep afloat. Don't panic, breathing slow. I'm here for life, even though I should've been left. I shouldn't be here, that's what they say. This shit's so dangerous, but I can't live no other place because I love it here. Because I love it here. Hey, they hate you when you real. Being rich and get you killed. I've been struggling with this shit since I was little, but shit, I still love it here.
I remember being a kid.
I still love it here.
Teachers judge you off your address.
I used to lie about where I live. People think it's funny in elementary. I used to say I lived up in Summerlin, but really I know smokers that can teach a teacher something. They know they living bad, but they gon' make the kids believe in something. I'm a product of it. Good or bad, a struggle. Them concrete roses come a dime a dozen. Mama from it, daddy from it. They had me on the hottest summer. Love it, but it come with a whole lot of trauma. And to my son, you gon' make it bigger. I'm just painting this picture so you can frame it and take it with you. I make sacrifices, so opportunities ain't the issue. I want you to go far, just making sure you ain't forgetful. Don't be embarrassed of the culture you inherit. Karma ain't fair and she careless. When I leave my people for too long, it scare me. Mama said the shit you love gon' get you buried. I should've been left, I shouldn't be here, that's what they say. This shit's so dangerous, but I can't live no other place because I love it here. Because I love it here. Hey, they hate you when you real. Being rich and get you killed. I've been struggling with this shit since I was little, but shit, I still love it here. I still love it here.
Love it here, right here on Hot 702.5 FM, right now on Vegas Up Now, man. I love it here, right here in the city of Las Vegas, man. We keeping it player in all situations, man. Shouts out to the city, man. Everybody in the city is doing their thing, man. Landlord, Fake Love Force, streaming on all platforms. Landlord doing this thing for a while, man. I mean, I say a while. Before he even decided to rap, I stayed on Hart Street. He stayed on Laurie. And every time I would see the Landlord, he had 15, 20 people with him. He always was just deep. Looked like a cloud of smoke was walking when he walked. You know, he was always in the middle. He had his people with him. And I saw leadership in him a long time ago. I saw him being somebody a long time ago. And for him to be who he is now, it doesn't surprise me. You know, and you can say that about a lot of people from high school, people you went to school with. So when you see them doing their thing, you be like, that don't surprise me. He always carried himself a certain type of way. And me learning to have an eye for talent, or learning not to hate on people when they get their blessings, more celebrate with them. Because when I see someone that actually get their big break, I'll be like, oh yeah, my time is coming. You know, I learned to celebrate with them. I don't hate on them. I don't say, dang, how he get it, and, you know, he this, he that. I don't do that hating thing, because I just know that hard works pay off. You just don't know what people go through. You don't know what they've been through. Everybody has a story. So be careful on, you know, when you decide to covet, when you decide to hate on somebody, you know, especially a person you never even met. You're just going by what somebody else told you. I'm real big on that, you know. A lot of times that happens in relationships, past relationships. They get with somebody new, they talk bad about the person. That when the person meet them, they only going by what that person told them versus meeting the person for themselves, man. So shouts out to the Landlord. Continue to be great, man. Continue to strive for greatness on a daily basis, man. I can't get enough of praising certain artists. Taylor Weeze, he's in the building. Michi Alexander's in the building right now. And these guys has also been an inspiration to me. When I first ran across Taylor Weeze, I was like, this dude is dope. I mean, like, really, really dope. We've met in person a couple times, but as far as sitting down, having that conversation with him has yet to happen. We're going to get that this year. That's a promise. Shouts out to Dix and Myers. Anywho, but Beachy Alexander had a chance to go to Arizona with him for a show. He opened up for Dizzy, rode there with him, drove back. Great experience, and had a chance to work with him also. Chosen Rue. Shouts out to Chosen Rue, just tapped in. Another Vegas artist. I was looking at the Fifth Element in their page, and he had said something about a law. When you're not having your ID, you can bring up a law. And the dude got 4.4 million views on that, the highest on their page. So I was like, that's a good reason to pin him. You know what I mean? But 4.4 million views is actually big for anybody when they're doing real. So shouts out to Chosen Rue, man. This is just me learning how to give love, show love, give people their flowers. And only that, I just know what it's like to get hated on. I know what it's like for people not to support. So I got to be the total opposite. You know, I really want to show love to people, support people in their businesses and their endeavors, you know, because I want them to remember me and be like, you know what, that was a good brother. He always showed love. He always doing that. And I'm not doing it for money. I'm just doing it because I truly believe that they deserve it. So let's move on from that. I got a question for you guys. It's one of my topics, and it is, who are you influenced by as far as social media? It's a lot of influencers nowadays. You got the Drewskis, you got the Casanats, you have a lot of people. Who are you inspired by? You know, because when I see a lot of these streamers getting their big break, like when I think about Mr. Beast, the dude has almost 400 million subscribers on YouTube. Every video he drops is at 180 million, 150 million. And I truly believe he'll be the first billionaire paid off of YouTube, you know, because of the time that he takes out to make these videos, the time he takes to put in the videos. It's just crazy. And the money that he gives away, you know, he's making so much money, he can give away so much money. So shouts out to all the people that's actually doing their thing. So in the comment section, if you want to call in, 702-551-5261, let me know who are you inspired by when it comes to being influencers and these people that's actually doing their thing, man. I'm inspired by a lot of people that hasn't made it. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Wiz. Grew up with him. We used to be at the Wood together. My condolences out to Bobby Napoleon that just passed away. And these people I reverence, I always show love to. They always show love to me. And it's respect. You know, I give respect when respect is due. So just with that being said, man, learn to just love on people, man. Learn to respect people, especially the little people. You know, it's a saying that in the music industry, be careful how you treat people. Treat everybody good, because you know when you starting to go down, you know what I mean, you want somebody to help you out, because your day may come and then your day may go too, just as fast as you can go up, as fast as you can go down, man. So remember to stay humble no matter what happens in these situations, because time is moving fast, and not only that, you know, you get your shot at it. You know, every dog has his day. Some may have two. You know. So with that being said, man, I just want to continue to encourage you guys. Shouts out to my co-host, Bonafide 100 again. It's just, I'm kind of thrilled about him losing his brother also. Me coming back, doing his show, it was with a co-host. And here I am today. Have to hold it down by myself, which is no problem. I've done this before. But bouncing off of him, having the great energy that he do have and that he brings to the table, you know, he's definitely missed today. His mom found his brother dead, and he died in his sleep. I'll say that again. And it was just a touching situation for me yesterday. It was kind of hard because I knew that he was hurting, and I felt it through the phone. I felt it through the conversations, through the text. He couldn't talk on the phone. It was just, you know, just text messages, man. You hear one day and you go on the next. This year already has started off with a lot of deaths. It's happening everywhere. You know, we just never pay attention to it until it hits home with us. You know, I buried a cousin this year. Actually, two cousins. Now a third. It's people, man. I just, want you guys to know that no matter what you go through, man, keep your head up. No matter what you go through, everything is a test. Everything is a trial. You are going to go through things. You're going to go through trials and tribulations as long as you're alive. But having the ability to have self-control over yourself is very big, because we actually control what we go through. So you have to be careful on the things that you like. The thing that you like the most could be the thing that hurt you the most. You know, if you can have self-control over yourself, please do it, because you controlling yourself could stop yourself from actually hurting somebody. My mom, she's very bad when it comes to traffic and driving. And I had to tell her, stop blowing your horn at people. These people are killing people for blowing their horn at you. You know what I mean? Road rage is so big. I'm getting off of work one morning, and they had Simmons and Cheyenne blocked off. I'm like, dang, what happened? So when I saw the news, I realized that it was a road rage dispute. The guy got out of his car, shot the dude, then ran off on foot, left the man in critical condition. And it was all because of road rage. You know, so I'm not saying be a punk or, you know, just be wise. Be wise in your situations, because blowing your horn at the wrong person, somebody's just waiting to find a way to release their anger. And you don't want it to be out on you, man. We have more music, definitely. We got more music, a little bit more music than usual. We're going to go into the new song from The Landlord. So we got Love It here. Then he came back with I Hate It Here. And I just want to see what this is like also. I skipped through his album. I listened to it, but I didn't really get a chance to like listen to it more than once. So this is I Hate It Here by The Landlord right here on Hot 702.5 FM. Vegas up now.
Survivor's remorse, it's hard for me to leave. It's hard to hide my heart on my sleeve. I know I said I love it here, but shit, I hate it here. I think I hate it here. Survivor's remorse, it's hard for me to leave. Cause I can only go as far as I could see. Impossible to hide my heart on my sleeve. I don't play the cards I'm dealt, I play the cards that I need. I know I said I love it here, but shit, I hate it here. Because the streets kill dreams, it's hard to make it here. Sometimes I feel like I'm too real, it's too much faking here. Shit, I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here. Love, hate, relationship, I hate it here. But I can never move away for fear, let's make it clear. I got my baby here, it's gonna be hard to raise him here. Can't do a month in jail, cause that's a decade in baby years. Thinking about my next buy, not my next eye. On the road to riches with no rest stops. After drug died, bro survived the chest shot. I'm just venting as I spin through the west side. But I can't lead Thule, that block shit bleed through me. I'm with 3 groupies at the Palms eating sushi. I can't rap about no rapper, I know he a goofy. When it comes to that faux talk, I speak it fluently. I'm different, I watch books and I read movies. So your worst nightmare probably a dream to me. Sat my brothers down and told them what they mean to me. Fuck what the culture call you, nigga, you a king to me. Survivor's remorse, it's hard for me to leave. Cause I can only go as far as I could see. Impossible to hide my heart on my sleeve. I don't play the cards I'm dealt, I play the cards that I need. I know I said I love it here, but shit, I hate it here. Because the streets kill dreams, it's hard to make it here. Sometimes I feel like I'm too real, it's too much faking here. Shit, I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here. Survivor's remorse, it's hard for me to leave. Life support, it's hard for me to breathe. It's like this trauma is a part of my genes. On Laurie Street, having a heart-to-heart with a fiend. I know I said I hate it here, but shit, I love it here. But then again, I hate it here. They kill my brothers here. Niggas run from here. Meanwhile, we stuck in here. When I'm crying, it's like 3 deaths in every fucking tear. Sometimes I call Cuddy just to talk money. I told him this in 2012, man, I saw it coming. Seeing my niggas win, get my heart pumping. And dissing on G4, you gon' start something. Acting like you love it here, knowing no love in here. Healing from betrayal take more than a couple years. It only take me 20 seconds to know something weird. And I know something weird. Survivor's remorse, it's hard for me to leave. Cause I can only go as far as I could see. Impossible to hide my heart on my sleeve. I don't play the cards I'm dealt, I play the cards that I need. I know I said I love it here, but shit, I hate it here. Because the streets kill dreams, it's hard to make it here. Sometimes I feel like I'm too real, it's too much faking here. Shit, I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here.
What would you say like the biggest misconception about Vegas is?
The shit that that it's only the strip type shit. That's definitely like every artist that I done locked in with
Love it here, I hate it here. I can't leave from here. I'm stuck here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here, man. You know, that's a good question, man. What do you guys love about Las Vegas, and what do you hate about Las Vegas? Everybody don't go at once. I'll go first. You know, one thing I do love about the city is the lights, for one. Growing up here, I just always knew that we would get our big break. I love the community. I remember Big 8. I remember Scoops. I remember Doolittle, you know, being just a place where you can go play ball and get some of the best competitions. One thing I do hate about this place is the lack of unity, the lack of support, how we are overlooked by the Strip as far as the community, the citizens, the natives. You know, it's really hard to kind of make it here in a sense when it comes to music. And you would think, you know, being from Vegas, you know, how we not on yet, you know, so it's a hit and miss. You know, I truly believe that my work is here, so I never just packed up and left, you know. Shouts out to Twix. You know, he's a person that actually became an icon in the city, from throwing parties, stepping, barbering, ran for mayor, ran for city council. So he's like a person that's actually it shows that you can make it here. You know, it just doesn't have to be music. You still can be an icon here in the city just by giving to the community. One thing I do hate about the city is that the lack of support that we have when it comes to each other. You know, my opinion, just my opinion. You know, I just wish it was a lot more love shown towards each other. You have a dope artist that drop music, and it doesn't reach all of the communities. It'll reach the West Side, Northtown, things like that, but we don't have the Caucasians, the Asians, and the white people that know about us here like that. So I truly believe, you know, when you see a big artist that actually make it, everybody knows his music, every race of color. So this is what we have to do as natives and people that's here in the city. We need to get other people listening to our music, especially strangers. So if it takes for us to get out there and get on the Strip, reach different people from different states and let them, you know, subscribe to our channel, scan our QR codes for our music, that's what we got to do. So taking the time out to get out there to the Strip or Fremont every day, if you get 10 subscribers a day, you know, in 7 days, you got 70 new subscribers, you know. So taking the time out to actually go out there and get your subscribers, get people to scan your QR code. It's just work to be done. You know what I mean? Your work is definitely cut out for you here. We have to find a way to get that door open when it comes to that. And then I truly believe everybody else can eat off of it. All it takes is one person is just to actually make it here in the city. And it can happen. Shouts out to Chosen Rue. You know, he is definitely one of those artists that when it comes to media, YouTube, things of that sort, he's actually had a break when it comes to that. But it's still like, it hasn't hit the way it's supposed to. You know, that's one thing I do hate about that. It don't hit the way it's supposed to, man. Shouts out to BJ, man. Great beautician here in the city of Las Vegas, moved to California, doing her thing. A lot of celebrity hairstylists she do. Great friend of mine, been knowing her for years. Much love to Sabrina, man. I interviewed her here at the station. She's a great person, man, great friend. So my blessings are to you wherever you go. Keep on doing your thing. It's just, I don't know how to not show love, man, at the end of the day. And I say this because I can't have this hate thing in my heart. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's just hard for me to do that, you know, just hating on people or, you know, not showing love or giving people their credit when credit's not due, you know. So it's just something that I just don't know how to do that. I just know how to be Charles, man. So people, I encourage you to be you, because somebody's watching you. Someone is depending on you. Somebody's value your opinion. They value your word and things that you say. So know that you are being watched no matter what. They may act like they're not paying attention to you, but they are. You know, for those of you that have your account set up on Instagram that shows your numbers and how many people that's watching your stories and things like that. We have to take advantage of that. And you hear a lot of people say, hey, well, you know, you got social media to make it. You got TikTok, you got YouTube, you got all these type of things. You just got to stay consistent. It may not be hitting the way you want to hit it, but keep on going, keep on pressing it, and it's gonna happen for you. I know it's easy to get discouraged when you're doing music here in the city or when you're doing anything and you feel like it's just not catching the way it should. My advice to you is just don't give up, man. Don't give up. You one hit away. Just one song is all it takes. You just one song away from making it big. So I say it all the time. Don't focus on the album. Focus on one good song. All that creativity that you use to make that album, you should be able to ball that all up into one great song. And I truly believe that that one song can actually do it for you, because that's all it takes is one song. I say it, Sexy Red, these type of artists, they're going to have their time, but when their time is up, their time is up. So they better get as much as money as they can, because as fast as they go up, the faster they go down. So, and learning to budget your money and save your money is very important also. So while you getting this money, you know, save it, because when that rainy day come, man, you're going to need it, man. So to everybody that's out there, man, in radio land, understand that everything takes time. Everything takes time, from learning to tie your shoe, learning to ride a bike, getting your driver's license, getting a raise on your job. Everything takes time. So, you know, don't give up. Don't throw in the towel now. You are too close. You have come too far to turn around. So just understand that if you give up now, what was all that work for? You know, everything will be in vain. There's no need for you to roll over. You got so many people that walk the streets, that's homeless, don't have a place to stay. When it's raining outside, it's raining on their head. When it's windy, when it's cold. So you're in a better situation than a lot of people. You know, let's not compete against each other. I see this especially when you are in the same league, or you share the same desire and passion as an artist. It ends up becoming competition. You guys were friends until business began. You know what I mean? Now you consider competition because you guys are doing the same thing. So you may not talk as much as you used to as a certain friend. You may not deal with them as much, you know, because of competition now. You guys are in the same league. Some people only going to come around, man, just to see what you got going on, seeing if they can peep game added to theirs. A lot of people think once they hung around you long enough, they figured you out. But no, I created the sauce. You know, you are missing some ingredients in that sauce. You can duplicate it, but it may not it's not going to hit the same, because it's not the same. So people beware to protect your energy and know that some people only come around because you got motion. You know, as soon as the motion leaves, they gone. And I'm sticking to my guns right now. It's going for me. It's not going as fast as I want to, but when it do happen, I already know who I'm going to bless. I'm already knowing who's been there. I already know who's been supporting me. And for those that's been, you know, in competition with me, stay in competition, because at this point, you ain't helped me. You know what I mean? You're not going to help me, you know. So I'm just sticking to my guns, man. And I decide to continue to stick to my guns. I've learned that it's best sometimes for a lot of people to leave your side, because once you get that money, you ain't got to split it with everybody. It's less people you got to worry about asking you for money. And I can't wait to tell them no. I'm not lying. I can't wait to tell them no. Nah, man, I ain't got it. Or, you know, I can't. I got my mom, I got my kids, and this and that. You know what I mean? I will bless a stranger before I will bless somebody that actually became competition to me. You know, so with that being said, man, time is flying. Got another artist, dope artist that's in the city. I have actually to stumble across her music years ago. And when I ran across her music, I was like, dang, she's pretty tight. She's dope. And we're talking about Dimples, the one and only Dimples, born and raised here in the city of Las Vegas. Actually, in the regular state, she grew up in the States. She actually is doing a podcast now, R&B podcast. She has hair bundles now. Follow Dimples on Instagram, Facebook, man. This single right here was actually it's short, but it's tight, and I like it. You know what I mean? This is Dimples with Dope right here on Hot 702.5.
dope shit. Dope shit. Some dope shit, yeah. I don't know what this could be. Captivate my reality. You got me on some dope shit. Some dope shit, yeah. Lay it all on the table, we can chop it up. Got me on a natural high and I ain't the blunt. They say the swish is so sweet and we should light it up. Light it up, light it up. Like promethazine and codeine. They don't make them like you anymore. And I'm so high that I don't know what this is, but you got me feeling it. You got me on some dope shit. Dope shit. Some dope shit, yeah. I don't know what this could be. Captivate my reality. You got me on some dope shit. Some dope shit, yeah. Some dope shit, yeah. Some dope shit, yeah.
Short and sweet, man. Right across the street, man. This is Dimples with dope shit, man. Shouts out to Dimples, man, doing the thing. She had a crew with her. One thing I can say, she has a great support system every time she performed at the pull-up. Her father, her sister, her mother, all her friends came and supported. And that's what we need, a great support system, man. That's it, you know. One of my topics, or one of the things I wanted to talk about was facing your giants. And your giant could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be stepping up to the plate, you know what I mean? It could be anything, especially mentally. A lot of times our problems are not a physical problem, it's a mentally problem, you know, things that, you know, that we fear. You know, we have to learn to embrace our fears and go after these things. You know, there's nothing wrong with a challenge, you know, and nothing's wrong with challenging yourself. You have to come out of your comfort zone. You have to find a way to face these giants, because these giants are winning. They are beating you. They are holding you down. They are not letting you be prosperous because of you are afraid to fly. You know, fear is a big thing. You know, we fear what we don't understand sometimes, and fear will hold us back from actually going after our goals and our dreams. So facing your giants is very important. I have a giant that I know I need to face. I have a giant that I know I need to slay. You know, procrastination is one of them. One of my other giants is these cigarettes. You know, just got to keep it real with myself and be open and honest with you guys, because we all have things that we are not actually just being honest about, especially when it comes to growth. You know, I want to say it out, and because if anybody that ever had a cigarette problem or black and mild problem, you know, just it's addictive. You know, it becomes a habit that you pick up. Next thing you know, you just 5-6 years I went past and you still smoking cigarettes. It all started from me being bored at work and me keep on bombing cigarettes from somebody. Then now they saying, man, you never have your cigarettes. Yo, go buy your own. Support your own habit. So I got in the habit of buying cigarettes. Now I can't stop buying them. You know what I mean? And I know it's a turnoff for some women, you know, vice versa, you know, and you may not want to kiss your partner because you smell like a black and mild. You smell like a cigarette, you know. So pray for me to get strength to actually stop these cigarettes. My kids is telling me, you know, Pops, you know, I don't want to see you die from lung cancer. And that shit alone should make me just stop. You know what I mean? But the simple fact that I picked up this habit and it's so hard to break, you know. So I'm serious. Really pray for me, because I really want to stop these cigarettes, and I know I need to stop them. I want to live longer. And people are dying every day over lung cancer, you know, just cancer in itself, secondhand smoke. Hearing my mom say it, oh, them cigarettes, Charles, they funky, they stink. When you gonna stop? And, you know, having other friends talk about cigarettes to me. So, you know, people that actually care about me, they're saying it because they care. So pray my strength in the Lord that I can kick these cigarettes. So whatever giant that you're facing today, you can actually slay this giant. You know, there's nothing too hard that you cannot accomplish. You know, it could be a position on your job. It could be a coworker. It could be anything that makes you inferior without your own content. You know, don't be a victim of fear. You know, so long as you have life and breath in your body, you have the opportunity to accomplish anything. When they say you can do whatever you put your mind to, it is true. Because when we want to do bad, when you put your mind to it, you go do bad. But I wish we could just be so easy when it comes to doing right. You know, putting your mind to doing something right. As soon as you get to adding up the costs, you be like, man, that's too hard. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do that. And you don't want to. You back away from the challenge. You know, it's so easy to cop out to something serious. But when it comes to something that's you got the bullshit about, it's easier for you to do it. You know, so let's get this Jedi mind trick. Let's get this reverse psychology going on to where we can actually tell ourselves that, you know what, I can do this. I'm going to write it down from this day forward. I'm going to put time into my craft. I'm going to build this thing up. I'm going to do it one by one. And this is the motivation that you should have for yourself, knowing that this can happen. You are still alive. If you have any prophecies that went forth in your life, you are still alive, and these prophecies can still come to pass because you are alive. You still have a chance to. So when you have these dreams and these visions, it almost gives you the directions and the ability to do it. We just kind of run away from it because we don't want to accept the challenge. We think it's too hard, but all you got is time. What are you doing in your spare time? You know, some of us have great career jobs to where we feel like we paid our parts of society. So when you come home, we just want to kick your feet up. A lot of us have this entrepreneur spirit and these goals and these dreams, but we don't want to put the work towards it. Putting the work towards it is part of your story. You know, it can happen for you in 6 months, but you got to start right now. You know, YouTubers, these people that have 1 million subscribers, they didn't start with 1 million subscribers. They started with 0, 1, but they kept going at it. So I'm just trying to encourage somebody to let you know that anything is possible. Just put your mind to it and you can make it happen. Take this, starting from this day forward, man. Take this day serious and knowing that you can start right now at whatever you want to do and it can happen in the next 3 to 6 months. They say just all it takes is one good year. One good year. And this is February 22nd. Next year by this time, if you start today, it can happen for you. Doors will open for you. God will put the right people in your life to make these things happen for you. It's a lot of givers out there. It's a lot of people that want to invest into people. And these people have been burnt before too. So you got to understand that just being serious about your goals and your dreams will inspire others to want to help, because your blessing could be tied to someone else. You being a blessing to somebody else. You starting what you're supposed to do is going to attract other people. Don't worry about your team. Your team will come. Don't worry about finances. Your dream will actually finance it yourself. You know, just having an idea in itself and present it to somebody. Somebody like, that's pretty good. What do you need? You know, and then next thing you know, there go your money. There go your money to finance it. So don't worry about money. Just worry about the goal, the dream, and the push and the determination to make it happen. Because at the end of the day, you have to make this thing happen, man. Got one more song I'm going to leave you guys out with. This is actually a back-to-back type of day. Dimples again. We had The Landlord with I Love It Here. Then off his new single, we got I Hate It Here from The Landlord. Shouts out to Taylor Weeds, still tapped in, man. Great guy, man. Make sure you guys go stream his music, man. It's a dope artist. I guarantee you will not be let down, man. So this is Dimples taking us out with What's Up, man. So catch me next Saturday right here, Hot 702.5 FM. Vegas is up now. Let's get it.
If I give all my time, you ain't gotta try. Side, you ain't gotta lie. I'm about to roll up, tell me what's the hold up. So get it. Let's talk about this now, I might get real loud. Trust has fallen, got folks calling my phone now. What you gon' do, need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem.
so I'ma just keep it crisp. Ooh-wee, believe me, I love what you got, but I'm young and I'm dumb, running straight to the top. Leave it color-coded with it. Love whenever you be showing emotion, yeah, that mean I got you. To be honest, ain't a lot of chicks that really top you, and you know I'm with it, nothing to lose. You got the juice. I be around some groupies, but I'm not into those. Yeah, I want you in the picture, but you changing your pose, banging me up, calling my phone, saying you know what I'm doing. You know you hard, you ain't moving. So tell them cats in them DMs, if I see him, my baby gon' be making a post that say free him. Cause your love worth 100 miles of running facts. Let me call this girl back.